Have you heard? Premier Heating and Air is kicking off the new year with great savings on all 2023 year-end models. Get huge discounts on all closeout models. So call Premier Heating and Air while these new 2023 year-end models last. And right now, get up to $2,000 federal tax credit on qualified systems. Great deals with tax season almost here. Premier Heating and Air, where financing is available for all homeowners. Log on to dublin.premierishere.com or call 478-300-2633 and experience a Premier difference today. Premier Heating and Air is a locally owned and operated company. And this offer ends 1/31/24.
All right, if I could have everyone's attention, please. I'd like to thank you all for coming out today to celebrate with Jayden and his family. It's always a special day when one of our student athletes takes their academic and athletic talents to the next level. So on behalf of West Lawrence High School, the faculty, staff, and administration, congratulations, Jayden.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Team Lawrence. I'm your host, Pat Brock. I'm the Public Information Officer for Lawrence County Schools, and it is a great day to be a Raider. We've got Jayden Todd, who signed a scholarship to Florida State University for football. Congratulations, big guy.
Thank you, Miss Pat.
Jayden, this is huge.
Yes, ma'am.
And so are you. You know, when you think about all of your time, your many years as an athlete, talk to us about how it started for you and to where we are today and what this means to you.
Well, I mean, of course this means everything to me, but I've been playing sports my whole life. So, I mean, from football to baseball, it's about basketball. I mean, anything. I've played my whole life. So, I mean, to earn this kind of scholarship, it definitely means the world.
Division I, baby.
Yes, ma'am.
Ooh, some Georgia fans are not too happy about that. And we've got his mom over here, Ashley. How are you, Ashley?
I'm good.
What are you feeling right now, Mom?
I'm excited. I'm very excited for him and what his future holds.
And, you know, of course, you've been with him every step of the way. So you know how he first started.
Yes, ma'am.
And then you've got grandmother over there, Sandra. How are you, Sandra?
I'm great.
What's going through your mind right now?
Well, it's a bittersweet experience, but I'm so proud for him and so excited for him.
And, you know, this is exciting for not just your family, not just our school, I mean, but for this town. You've got your family, your friends out here. You've got coaches, people who have been with you along the way.
Yes,
and now I think that we're all sharing in this special moment for you. Now, when did it really, you know, I'd like to ask the question, when did you hit your growth spurt? You know, when did you know?
Yes, ma'am. I mean, I've always probably stood out in the crowd. I've always been the bigger person. So,
Yeah.
I mean, but I would say I grew a lot my 8th grade and the freshman year and freshman and sophomore maybe.
Yeah.
Probably when I grew the most.
And, you know, when you're like a triple threat, when you play several sports, you know, and you have to really decide which one you're more passionate about. Football, when did football become that for you?
Well, me being my size, I always figured that football would be my ticket, you know. So, I mean, once I got to high school, like, I knew I had to take advantage and punch that ticket. So.
This is the golden ticket, isn't
Yes,
it?
yes, ma'am.
And, you know, Mom, for you, okay, when you think back to when he first started and what this journey has been like, I mean, and I often say it is truly a sacrifice for the whole family,
Right.
you know, through the good and the bad. Talk to us a little bit about it.
You know, it's been fun. It's been a fun journey. We would sometimes, when he was little playing rec ball, we would go from soccer to football games on the same night.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's been a really fun journey and one that we have no regrets about.
For sure. And no, Grandma, you know, for you to sit out in the stands, to be able to watch this baby out here and see the young man that he's grown into and the level of maturity as a person, of course, as an athlete.
It's been just a blessing to watch him. Sometimes he kind of sends me the message that I'm a little louder than I need to be.
Is that
so
right?
I have to tone it down.
You have to simmer down?
Yeah.
Oh.
But we've always just supported him every way we could.
For sure. Talk to us, Jayden, about your mom and your grandmother and what it means for you to have them there, you know, because this is a part of that village, because people working together, families working together, and they don't have to do it, but it's something that's in them that they want to do and want to be there to support you. And so talk to us about these two here.
Yes, ma'am. My mother and my grandma have been there for me my entire life. They've led me every step of the way. I mean, Mom, of course, I had to give her so many props because without her, I wouldn't be where I am today. You know, driving me around from sport to sport, things like that. And grandmother, she was always there for me when I was little, you know, things like that. Like, I would always, like, I'd be at my mom's and I always want to go to my grandmother's. So,
Really?
I did.
Does grandmother let you get away with stuff?
Yeah, she does.
She seems like she does. You know, Mom, he's going to be gone, what, over 3.5 hours away? Are you ready for that?
It's just a drive.
Ooh, I love that. I love that. And you know, it's like everything that you have done to be there to support him, and now here it is signing a Division I scholarship. He's about to be a Seminole. He's a Seminole, and you know, and for you all, I mean, this is really, how has this affected your entire family?
You know, it's just really special. We trust Coach Norvell and his plan for Jayden, and you know, we're really excited about him going down there.
You know, to make a decision on which college to go to, why Florida State, Jayden? What is it about?
I feel like I get asked that question a lot. Why Florida State? It's a thing that you'll know if you're going through the experience. You'll know when you get to that college that that's the college you want to attend. So as soon as I stepped on campus, I knew that's where I wanted to be, between the coaches and the experience that I had going down there.
For sure. Now, what are you majoring in?
I think I'm a major in sports management.
I love that. I love that. And you know, for you all, for Mom, I mean, this family affair. You know, what resolve do you have in him going to Florida State?
None really. You know, I'm just excited about him, you know, being there and how he's going to grow.
For sure. Now, Grandmama, surely I see how you're looking at him over here. You know, you've got to give him some words of wisdom, because you want Jayden to go down there. You want him to be successful on the field as well as in the classroom. But what takeaway? What do you want to make sure that he never forgets?
How much he's loved and cared for, and what a fine young man he has been growing up, and I know he'll continue to be.
I love that. Mom?
Same. You know, I'm just so proud. He's made our family very proud.
Look at you, Jayden. You have a lot to live up to, and you know, and does it feel like it's a little bit of pressure for you?
It doesn't, to be honest. Like I live freely going into this because I know the amount of support I have behind me.
I love that. Anything else for your mom and your grandmother?
No, ma'am.
Thank you, ladies, so much. We know that you continue to pour into this young man. You know, the best is yet to come for him, and we know that you guys are with him every step of the way. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ashley and Sandra.
I'm Brian Bazemore, President and CEO of Community Bank of Dublin-Lawrence County. We would like to invite you to come by and experience a welcoming banking environment. Come by today and have a cup of coffee and let us talk with you about our many products, savings accounts, checking accounts, CDs, and our many loans. You're more than just a number to us, you're family. Come by today, Community Bank of Dublin-Lawrence County, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dustin Gay. I'm a local orthopedic surgeon with Houston Clinic Orthopedics, and we'd really like to invite everybody to come out to our new office facility to take a look at it. It's a larger space with physical therapy, and we're just excited to have it, and we'd love for people to come out and visit us.
Come by and see us today at our brand new location, the Houston Clinic, Medical Drive in Dublin.
All right, we've got his coaches with us. We've got Coach Kip. How you doing, Coach?
Doing good, Miss Pat. How you?
Doing well. Here we go again, Coach.
Here we go.
Look at this. And we've got Coach Josh Carter.
How are you?
Always a pleasure, Coach. Doing well.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let's talk football a little bit, Coach. Talk to us about this young man right here and the time that you have working with him as an athlete, and what you've seen in him to improve to be where we are today.
Well, I guess when I got the job a couple years ago, you know, Jayden wasn't on the football team, and so I guess he made a life decision that's going to end up impacting him for a long time. So I guess he's glad he decided to play football, gave it a chance, and you know, hopefully it's going to pay dividends for him here in the next couple years. But you know, Jayden's really talented. God touched him. You know, you can see sitting here next to me, large human being. But, you know, and you know, we really appreciate Jayden. You know, impeccable grades and really strong work ethic. You know, a multi-sport athlete, and you know, done some really impressive things on the football field in a short time, and he's made a name for himself and impressed some college coaches, and here we are.
Here we are, Division I. You know, so wait, so he just said you had not played football that long.
I had not, no, ma'am.
What in the world, Jayden?
No, not high school ball. I did play football my entire life until high school.
Really? So what happened in high school? Were you strictly...
My freshman year, I got kind of rolled up on, as they would say, and I ended up fracturing my tibia in the front of my knee. Yes, ma'am.
So you've had to nurse some injuries.
I did, yes, ma'am.
And here you are, though.
Yes, ma'am.
Coach Carter,
Yes, ma'am.
Talk to us, sir, about this young man as a baseball player.
As I was reminiscing a few minutes ago, I remember seeing Jayden. He may remember this or may not remember this as a, I don't know, 9 or 10-year-old. And he was actually pitching at the rec department here, and I was umpiring for him.
Right.
So I go back a good ways with Jayden, and even then, like Coach said, he was head and shoulders above all the other kids, and at that point, I knew that he had a lot of God-given talent and had a lot of potential. Being able to coach him the last 3 years has been an awesome experience for me. Just a great human being who is a great teammate, and he is a guy that was awesome to coach. Anything that we ask of him, he did. He was always a power in the middle of our lineup, and struck a lot of fear into a lot of pitchers.
I bet he did. Talk to us, Jayden, about these two right here, playing two sports, and of course that relationship that you built with them, and how that grew you into the person you are today.
Well, I'm start with Coach Kip. Coach Kip coming in, first day I met Coach Kip, I didn't know what to expect, but I mean, he did everything you should expect. And as a high school football coach, he's going to lead you and he's going to teach you the right things, and he's going to get you to where you need to go. And he's overall just a great guy. Just not just a good coach. He's a great guy. So I enjoy that. And then Coach Carter, I've been with him for 4 years, so we've had a good time together. He's taught me a lot with baseball. In baseball you got to have a lot of patience.
Right.
So he's taught me that. Taught me how to be a better young man as well.
And I was at the football banquet the other night. Look at you, highest grade point average.
That's right. Sure.
Student athletes, to be a student athlete, I mean, there's so much that goes into that. There's so many things that young men and young women have to balance in order to not just be effective as an athlete, but also in that classroom. And here you are, you're the epitome of that. How have you kept the balance of everything? And how have you done that?
I'm gonna have to put a lot of that on my mother. She helps me a lot with the grades.
Cracks the whip, doesn't
she keeps me on it. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I love that. Now, listen, coaches, you've had so many to sign, all right? And you've had this big fish here in a little pond. Now he's going down there to be a Seminole. And you already know that it's going to be rigorous, his schedule, and what's going to be required of him. What comments do you want to give about that to make sure that he is competitive?
Go ahead, Coach.
Me go first. All right. Well, it's going to be, no matter what you think you're going to expect, what you're expecting, it's going to be a little different than that. It's going to be demanding of your time. It's going to be demanding of you, your mental toughness and what they're going to ask you to do and the schedule they're going to ask you to keep, and the commitment that you're going to have to it. Really, it's a job. And a lot of college athletes are getting compensated in a way for it now. We'll work on some NIL deal for you down there in Tallahassee. But it's very demanding, and it can be tough, but it's a rewarding experience. And I don't know if I've coached at 4 schools and for 16 years now, and I've probably only coached in what they call Power 5. It's the big conferences. I've probably only coached 2 or 3 the whole time, and we're fortunate enough to have 2 this year. So I don't know if it's just the people listening out there on TV land or whatever. Like it's rare. It's extremely rare to play at the highest level, and you're going to get that opportunity. So just keep that in mind when you go down there. It's a really big and important opportunity that you got in front of you. So.
Coach Carter?
I'll tell you, like I tell most young men that sign, man, and go off to college, whether you're playing sports or not, just stay true to yourself. You've been reared in the correct manner, come from a great home, and I know you'll do the right thing when no one's looking, and just have that integrity, man, because like Coach said, you're going to be challenged in ways that you can't even imagine. But just stay true to yourself. Make sure that you're falling in line with the path that Christ has for you. And no doubt in my mind that you're going to prove that you're going to make Coach and you're going to make me proud in our community, man. So you have great things to come, bud.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
I love that, because of that commitment, and two, there's going to be a lot of shiny lights for you, brother.
Yes,
I mean, the spotlight's going to be on you, and it's imperative that you stay strong and keep that foundation of how you were reared and that moral character in order to be able to continue to push. Anything else you'd like to say to these two?
I'm good.
He's good.
We've covered it all.
You've covered it all. Thank you, coaches, so much. It's always a pleasure because, thank you for all that you do and continue to do for these student athletes.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Coach Carter and Coach Burdett, thank you.
Hi, I'm Tom Dominy. Here at Dublin Nelson, we pride ourselves on providing the industry's highest quality products at the most competitive pricing. We are a full-service wholesaler specializing in plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products. With a staff that collectively offers more than 50 years of expertise, our team knows your industry, and we can answer your questions and help you get the parts and equipment you need. From mowing to Renee, we carry the plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products you need from the brands you trust. We also carry a great lineup of Milwaukee tools. At Dublin Nelson, our goal is the long-term success of your business. We achieve that goal with a simple commitment, doing things right, one customer at a time. If you have a question, or if you're looking for a hard-to-find part, give us a call. Our experts are ready to help. Order online, give us a call, or come by at 507 Airport Road in Dublin. We're committed to building long-term relationships with our customers by earning your business every day.
We're stocking up on our Nissan inventory so we can bring prices down. And we all know what that means.
Start the new year with a new Dublin Nissan. Save time, save gas, make your first stop Dublin Nissan for Titans, Rogues, Altimas, and more. It's our best selection in years at Dublin Nissan. Choose from 23s or 24s, loaded with all the options you want at prices that'll make you smile.
So just come on by Dublin Nissan and let us make your holidays better.
You know, it's always nice to see the special bond between teammates, and here's two right here that have built a bond with Jayden, and we're here to talk about it. What's up, Mr. Pollock?
What's up?
Nice shirt.
Thank you.
And we've got Caden Baggett. How you doing, Caden?
Good, Ms. Pat. How are you?
Doing well. You were just sitting here a little while ago, weren't
Yes,
you?
ma'am.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Talk to us about what it feels for you guys, you know, to be able to witness this with Jayden, and how your friendship, for one, as peers and athletes, how that's grown.
I mean, I think it's pretty awesome that he's going to Florida State. I mean, it's a top-notch program, and I mean, it's just cool seeing him getting to live his dream out, and hopefully, you know, one day go to the league.
For sure. I love that. And now, when did you first meet him, Kason?
I met him on the first ever travel ball team I played for, but we didn't really get close to about this year.
I love
that. Spring practice.
For sure. All right, Caden?
You know, I'm proud of him. You know, he's a big guy. So,
What
I mean, I knew he was gonna go somewhere for football.
Yeah,
So,
for
I mean,
sure.
I'm just proud to see him live out his dream.
And you know, guys, this is huge, you know, for you all to be able to support one another, you know, being teammates and learning and growing together, and now leading to this point right here. Talk to us about these two, because little Pollock, you know, as a sophomore,
Yes, ma'am.
he's got a little bit more growing to do.
Yes, man. Well, that's what me and Caden had thinking since spring practice, that we were going to take Casey in under our wing a little bit, you know, just kind of show him the ropes of high school and things like that. And it's going well. I mean, we've created a good bond, a good friendship. And me and Caden have been friends since the beginning of high school through baseball and different things of that sort. And I finally got him to come out and play football this year. So
Because you hadn't been long coming
That's
out to
right.
play football. You know, I love that. And so, listen, guys, how important is it for you all to have these bonds, and how does that help make you better athletes?
I think it's really important.
I think, I mean, obviously you need to have chemistry on the field, but
Mhm.
like, you know, just being able, football's a game and it grows friendships, and this
Yeah.
is just like proof of it.
Now, you guys cut up a lot. Does that, I mean, does that continue out on the fields?
I would say so.
It depends.
It depends, does it?
depend.
Does it?
does
You know,
depend.
and how does, you know, these relationships and these bonds that you have through all of this, are you able to constructively, you know, criticize and help one another
Oh,
at
yeah.
their craft?
Yes, ma'am. We enjoy constructive criticism sometimes.
Do you?
We do.
So let's hear from you, Kason. What kind of constructive criticism
Yes.
can you give Jayden before he goes off to Florida State?
You know, I'm not gonna say too much, but I do like to keep JT in his place. You know. I mean,
You keep him in his place? What do you do to keep him in his place?
He don't ever want to see me in like the hole or anything. Like he knows who's gonna win in that scenario.
Okay. Kaden, what do you want to say to him? Because you want to make sure that he is successful, right? And so what things you want to make sure that he works on in order to be a force to be reckoned with
Stay
the
focused
Seminoles? Yeah.
with football in school, because you're going to Florida State. And it's a bigger school, so just stay focused.
Now, is it easier for you all to stay focused or lose focus?
It is. It can be very easy to lose
Yeah.
focus. Definitely can be.
How are you with prioritizing things? You know, like you're an athlete,
Yes, sir.
okay? your academics, and then do you have a social life at all?
I do, a little bit.
And so how do you all keep that balance, because your grades are great? How do you all balance all of that?
Well, me personally, I always take it as, you know, in the word student athlete, student becomes before the word athlete.
Mm-hmm.
So I always take the student perspective first, and then I'm an athlete after that.
I love that. I love that. Anything else you want to say to these two, Jayden?
No, man, I'm good.
You're a man of few words at the end, aren't you?
Yeah.
Any last words, you two?
Go Dogs. Be great.
Go
Thank
Dogs and be. Oh wow! Thanks, Pollard. Listen, keep pushing, fellas. You know we're so very proud of you. We know you're getting ready to go off to play yourself, and Casey, you got a little bit more growing to do, and then you'll be in the hot seat. All right, very good. Thank you so much, Casey and Caden. All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We're closing this show out. We've got Mr. Usry to my far right. How are you?
How about you?
Doing well. Good to see you again.
Yes, ma'am.
And Carson Shepard. How are you doing, Carson?
Good, how are you?
Doing well. How does it feel for you, Carson, to be able to witness this of your friend? Talk to us about your friendship through the years and what this means to you as well.
JT, we played like Little League baseball. He's like a brother to me when we were growing up, and they're a proud moment for me, and just proud for him.
I love that. And what about you, Mr. Usry? Talk to us about the friendship you have and what this means for you to be able to witness.
I'm proud of him. I see him, JT seeing some great ball, playing, going against him, then he coming, playing with us junior year, senior year. It's great to see it. I'm glad he's going better. You feel me?
So you all have played against each other.
We have, this one.
Yes, ma'am.
What was that like?
It was a good time. We were little, so I don't remember a lot of it, but it was a fun time.
Talk to us about these two, because it's obvious that you have definitely built some relationships through the years through sports, and that's brought you all together, and how that has brought you two together right here and what that means.
Yes, ma'am. Well, Jameer, you know, me and him started growing close my junior year when I joined the football team. You know, and we always were pushing each other to get better on the football field, you know, summer practices, spring practices, like things like that. You know, me and Carson have been friends like our whole life. Like he said, we grew up playing baseball together, grew up playing football together. His dad was one of my Little League football coaches, actually. Red ball coaches, yes, ma'am. So, I mean, he's always been really close, like a brother to me.
So, Carson, when you played Little League, were you guys any good?
Baseball or football?
Both.
Baseball, we were always pretty dominant in baseball. Football was opposite.
Oh, so you've seen him get this big. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, football, I think we might have been defeated maybe one season.
Been what?
Defeated. We didn't
You
win.
know, instead
Oh,
of,
didn't we?
instead of undefeated, defeated.
Okay. And it's, you know, what's cool is, for here it is, you see where you've started.
Yes, ma'am.
And then for you to be where you are today. I mean, you know, to sign a Division I scholarship, that's really huge. For one, you've got to be academically sound to be able to get in there, and then of course to be able to keep up those grades and to be on that field. Now listen, you're a senior now, Jameer, so you've got some plans over the horizon. We'll talk about it another time, right? You're working on some things. What kind of advice do you want to give to Jayden? Anything?
Stay focused. Believe in God. Keep on trusting God, as you have been doing.
I love that. Carson. Now Carson, now you're at Trinity, basketball and football.
Or baseball.
Baseball and football. What kind of advice do you want to leave with your friend here?
Just make wise choices. Don't anything too crazy.
Right.
Just stay focused.
What you mean by that, Carson?
Stay focused on football.
I got you. Any last words you like with them?
I'd like to wish Carson good luck for the rest of high school, and Jameer good luck at the next level.
Yeah. Well, listen, we're proud of you guys. You know, it's lovely to see the friendships that you forged through athletics and what that means for you all, and to see you all here today being able to support one another. That's pretty special. So thank you both, and look forward to seeing you up here signing one day too. Thank you so much, Carson and Jameer. You did it, man.
Yes, ma'am.
Golly, this is huge.
It is, yes, ma'am.
I mean, you know, it's like, it's not every day that people get this opportunity.
It's not.
And you've gotten it. Would you say you're living the dream?
I would say that, yes, ma'am.
You're living the
Definitely.
dream.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, and it's like, Jayden, when people see you automatically, they're like, first thought, this guy's huge.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So never mind how talented you are, how good your grades are, they automatically judge by how big you are.
Yes, ma'am.
And so here it is, you're going to Florida State. What are you taking with you, with everything that you've experienced in life, everything that you've been taught from your family, the relationships that you've built with so many people? What are you taking with you down to Florida?
I feel like I'm taking the biggest thing that I can take is like my lessons that I've been taught and the teachings that have been taught to me as well. I mean, that's just that's things that are gonna stick with me the rest of my life and throughout my college career.
For sure. What you gonna miss?
I'm gonna miss this community and my family for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely the most.
It's gonna be different now.
It will be. Yes,
Now,
ma'am.
have you ever lived away from home for any period? Oh my gosh.
Not really. Not over a week. No.
Not over a week?
No.
But you can cook, right? You can do your own laundry and stuff?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you're gonna be
Yeah,
okay.
we'll be okay.
You're gonna be okay.
We'll be okay.
Well, you know, it's like when you think about everything, you get that little separation anxiety yourself too.
A little bit. Yes, ma'am.
Things that you're really used to. You know, you've done such great things here at West Lawrence, and we're just so proud of you.
Thank you.
This is huge. All right, so you got to keep in touch now.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't get the
No
big
doubt.
head
I
on
won't.
us, Jayden.
I
We're
won't.
not playing
I got
with
you.
you.
I got
Don't
you.
forget us.
Okay.
When we see you on TV,
I got you.
just give us a wave offering.
Okay.
We're proud of you. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a great day. You know, Jayden Todd has signed a scholarship to Florida State University for football. I mean, he's academically sound. He has truly proven himself. He's grounded with his foundation and his faith, and he's had a village to be there with him every step of the way. So we here at West Lawrence High School, Lawrence County Schools, and Dublin Lawrence County, we're so very proud of him, and we cannot wait to see what the future holds.